Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm talking about becoming attached to purpose. So, just a really quick, short documentational video about a lesson I just learned. The thing is, being aware is not just about being aware. So, I'm going to explain this lesson with the example of being aware because this is something I recently had tried to develop myself in various different ways, and I've spoken to some people about this too. What I noticed is that awareness and the whole thing of like presence is about observing and being able to respond to what happens to yourself and your environment. So, this is the purpose of being aware. The purpose of being aware is not being aware, if that makes sense. It's not trying to see everything at once. It's actually being able to see things so you can respond in case something happens. So, for example, if you are sat in your room right now, you don't necessarily need to observe everything that's going on around you because there's a big chance that it's probably not even moving, especially if you live alone. So, why would you want to do that? Obviously, it's because you're attached to the kind of methodology rather than the purpose. Because it's very easy to become attached to the process of being aware. So trying to see everything at all times. But here's where I learned this big lesson I just shared. It doesn't matter if you see everything at all times, it matters that you monitor yourself and your environment. And there's another big lesson in here, and that's make your own philosophy or methodology. Because what I noticed is that I learned the benefits and use cases of being aware from other people, from like books. However, I found that the things which worked the best for me were slightly different. The fact that I'm using the word monitor is very specific because for my, you could say, like personality, for my intellectual understanding, for the way I was brought up, for like how I understand things, it makes much more sense to use the word monitor. I'm kind of resonating with this word a lot more than, for example, seeing. Because someone who's very visual probably would benefit a lot from the word see. So if they want to become more aware, they probably would tell themselves that they need to see themselves and they need to see their reality. But someone like me who is a little bit more logical is going to benefit a lot more from words or language or concepts or processes like monitor, because I understand what it means to monitor something, to keep track of something. It's much more technical, but the thing is really just the same. The only difference is that I perceive this in a different way and I easily understand what this means and I'm easily able to apply this. So think for yourself what kind of words or concepts or even processes you prefer. So another one is, for example, people like to ask questions to stay aware. I find that asking a bunch of questions is pretty tiring. I don't know if that's like a false belief or something, but it could work for you. If you are someone who constantly questions things, questioning is going to be one of your best tools to becoming more aware. In the same way with visual stuff, like I just said, with see, maybe with auditory stuff, maybe you are really a type of person that responds well to sound. So instead of trying to see everything, try and hear everything. Try and hear your thoughts. Try and hear what goes on around you. And that's a really big lesson as well. Just try and sort of make up your own stuff, see what works best for you, because your kind of, you could say, like configuration, even the word I'm using here, your configuration, the way your beliefs are programmed, the way your brain works is different from almost everyone on the planet, probably everyone on the planet. So it's essential that you find your own methodology. And finally, just keep your eyes on the purpose. So as I just explained, in life it's much more about doing things with purpose, with an intention, with a goal, rather than just doing them for the sake of doing them. This is something which I'm reminded of all the time, to be honest. Like in the gym, like when I'm working, I'm sometimes focused on hitting the amount of reps or, I don't know, doing a certain amount of hours of work. But the truth is that it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter if you do 10 reps if the 10 reps are not good quality. The only thing I am trying to get attached to from now on is just the purpose. So if the reps are good quality, if the work is good quality, if the awareness is for the purpose of monitoring myself so I can respond to what's happening, these are the things I want to become attached to. And I'm pretty sure that if I kind of sometimes remind myself of this, that this is going to become a really incredibly beneficial and profitable habit. So hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like on the video. There's a free email course in the description which you can check out if you're interested in some more technical metaphysical explanations of some of the concepts I am describing here. With that said, hope you enjoyed this one. Looking forward to seeing you in the next one.